Hi, I'm Chelly Wood, and this is my tiny sewing room where I make doll clothes sewing videos. Today I'm going to show you how to make a turtleneck sweater to fit Ken and similar sized dolls, including Spin Master Jake dolls, articulated Ken dolls like this Finnick O'Dare doll, regular Ken and Ryan dolls, and surprisingly this pattern also fits Mattel's Barbie dolls. Before we begin, please go to my website chellywood.com to download and print this free PDF sewing pattern. Use the pattern to cut out all the pieces shown here. Sew the backs to the front along your shoulder seams. For this I used a backstitch, and I have a tutorial for that in the description below, but of course you could use a sewing machine instead. Attach first one sleeve and then the other. Now I'm using blue thread so you can see my stitches, but you probably want to use a matching thread color. Attach the collar. Again, I'm using the back stitch for this, and then it should look like this from the wrong side of the garment. Now double fold the collar and stitch it to the bodice. So this is what I mean by double fold the collar. So this is your right side, this is your wrong side, and on the wrong side fold that collar in a little bit, fold it down once, and then fold it down a second time. Now I'm using a whip stitch here with black thread. Notice how I folded in the sides of the collar as I stitched it. I incorporated the back closure area when I folded my collar in, and this is going to come in handy later. Double fold the sleeve at the bottom and hem it. Okay, so here's what your garment looks like, and you just follow one of those shoulder seams down to find the sleeve, and then you give it a fold once and then a second time. Again, I'm using a whip stitch to hem my sleeve. Fold the sleeve in half like a hot dog with the wrong side out. Okay, so here's what I mean. I'm looking at my stitching and I fold it like this, bringing the inseams of the sleeve together. Now sew from the sleeve's hem to the very bottom of the shirt. Do this with both sides of your garment. Invert the shirt. I like to use a chopstick sometimes to help me invert, especially if the sleeves are kind of tiny and if you have sort of thicker fingers. It's a good idea to get a pair of chopsticks and use those to help you invert. But this is stretchy fabric, so I really didn't have too much trouble with it. Hopefully you won't either. There we go. Hem all the way around the shirt. So you don't need to hem the collar, it looks fine, but I'm using a whip stitch to hem the back closure and the bottom. Now add snaps down the back and try it on your dollar action figure. And if you need help with snaps, I also have a tutorial for that. For more free printable PDF sewing patterns to fit dolls of many shapes and all different sizes, please remember to visit my website, chellywood.com. That's Chelly with a CH. If, like me, you happen to have an ugly childhood fairy who tends to inspire your arts and crafts, then you may benefit from my life balance to-do list. It helps you plan not just your arts and crafts, but it helps you organize your family chores while also rewarding yourself from time to time. Now, if that seems tricky, it also comes with an idea generator to help you fill in the blanks with helpful goals. You can fill it out digitally, or you can print it and fill it out by hand. There's a link to this product in the description.